Welcome to 30 Days of Submission Challenge. We'll be exploring submissive archetypes and unveiling the depths of desire and power dynamics. In the realm of human sexuality and relationships, there exists a fascinating and intricate tapestry of desires, emotion, and power dynamics. Among these, submissive archetypes stand as an intriguing facet that sheds light on the complexities of human nature. In this exploration, we'll delve into the world of submissives, archetypes, seeking to understand their significant psychology and the dynamics they bring to intimate relationships. Now, we'll go over some of the common ones, but I want you to really understand that you design yourself. And so the archetypes are just a launching pad into self exploration. So take what serves you, take what resonates, and create something that is really unique to you and your style. So, submissive archetypes are psychological constructs that reflect specific patterns of behavior, desires, and roles within consensual power dynamics in intimate relationships. These archetypes often play a role in BDSM, which we know stands for bondage, discipline, dominance and submission, sadism, and masochism, but they can also be present in non BDSM contexts where power dynamics are explored and negotiated. So, these things might spill into your everyday life in the ways that you serve humanity, even. So it's important to note that embracing submissive archetypes is a consensual choice and should always be based on open communication, trust, and respect between all parties involved. These archetypes can provide a framework for individuals to better understand their desires and fantasies while navigating the intricate dance of power dynamics. So let's talk about some of the common submissive archetypes and their traits. We're going to start here with the brat because it's some of the most controversial and debatable archetypes that there is. I come from a time where being labeled a brat was a bad thing, and it meant that no one in the dungeon wanted to work with you because you weren't playing the game correctly. It's evolved now to be a way to embrace kind of a rebel personality, and then so people choose to identify with this, but it can still be used in non-ethical ways if the dom that you're with, or the D-type partner, does not consent to the ways that you are bratting. So, playful and challenging, the brat archetype revels in pushing boundaries and defying authority. They find pleasure in the reactions they elicit from their dominant partner and thrive on the ensuing power struggle. The idea is also to be able to use healthy bratting to get attention that you might be needing. So, but it's not a way to just break protocol. It's not meant to cause disharmony. And some things we need to discuss later about bratting and ethical bratting, but some things are just not bratting, even if you want to call it that. So, the servant is an aiming to please type and catering to their dominant partner's every need. The servant archetype derives satisfaction from acts of devotion and service. Their fulfillment comes from being of use and fulfilling their partner's desires. It doesn't have to necessarily be sexual, it could be domestic, it could be financial. In what ways do you serve? The pet archetype blurs the lines between human and animal, finding gratification in role playing as a cherished pet. This could involve embodying characteristics of loyalty, obedience, and the desire for affection and praise. The little archetype embraces childlike innocence and vulnerability. They seek protection, guidance, and nurturing from their dominant partner, often engaging in age regression activities. The masochist, embracing pain as a source of pleasure. The masochist archetype finds gratification in physical or emotional suffering. Trust and clear boundaries are crucial when exploring this archetype. Consent, 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 consent. The submissive seeker, with a desire to surrender control, the submissive seeker archetype thrives on new experiences and personal growth through relinquishing power to a dominant partner. We call these pleasure seekers sometimes too, or cum sluts. The slave, diving deep into power exchange, the slave archetype seeks structured and hierarchical relationship where they want to fully submit to their dominant partner's wishes. Their satisfaction lies in complete surrender, also known as total power control. So, the allure of submissive archetypes can be rooted in various psychological factors. Some individuals may find solace in relinquishing control, experiencing a sense of freedom and responsibility. Others might be drawn to the vulnerability and trust required in these dynamics, fostering deeper emotional connections. The exploration of submissive archetypes can also act as a means of catharsis or a way to confront and process past traumas. Engaging in controlled power dynamics can offer a sense of agency and healing when approached with mindfulness and consent, 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 consent. So, what type or types of submissive archetypes do you see within yourself? Um, how do you want to serve? How do you want to rebuild yourself? Think about that and follow today's journal prompt. Thank you for watching.